meme challenge of a young boy sleeping in class. What do you think? What goes through your mind as you see that picture? Please do send us your caption at the Trend Live, like I said. At Amina Abdiraba Osoro, we've got DJ E as well, him and DJ Mojo, getting ready for a DJ head-to-head session coming up in the next few minutes. But now, if you are big on Twitter, even if you're not big on Twitter, you know what, it's okay. Because I'm so sure that you have seen the name Riggy G. And you're like, you little happy. Who started calling our deputy president Rigadi? Who started calling him Riggy G? Well, it's none other than Ivy Chelimo, who's joining us right now in studio. Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Amina.
How are you?
Fine. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You look so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Skin
So
flawless. Everything is giving. It has been giving. It's
Thank you
given.
so much.
It's given. I saw Riggy G the first time. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, or was it a week ago? I don't remember. And I remember thinking, it's so cool. Who came up with it? And then we found out it was none other than you. It was you. So I think we even have the tweet, so we can pull that up. Or there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, here it is behind us. Amekata kutaja freedom. How did I mean? So you were trying to what, like be funny?
Actually, no. It was during the presidential debate. So the deputy presidential debate. So everyone is talking about how, you know, how you can't actually mention a politician just because, you know, sometimes you just don't want that traction on your page. So I was like, okay, let me mention, because he was winning the debate anyway. So I was like, Riggy G, Amekatako mentioned, now Freedom, Uhuru now. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to mention his name or anyone's name. And then forgot about it because it just happened. And then 3 days ago, on Tuesday during the inauguration, my best friend texts me. She's like, "You're trending on Twitter." I'm like, "What do you mean you're trending on Twitter?" Because it was crazy. It was really overwhelming. Yeah.
So you were the one trending.
The name.
Oh, the name Riggy G was trending.
Yeah, and then
with your handle.
The Wanjiku reports now.
Yeah.
Osamo Tero asked on Twitter who actually. He's like, whoever came up with the name Riggy G needs appreciation or recognition.
Yeah.
Then Wanjiku reports now, they actually do. They find the first people to do things. So now they put this up, and then someone was like, okay, her name is _Chelimo. Now everyone is now tagging my name. Like everyone's Riggy G _Chelimo _.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow.
Did you hear that he used it?
Yeah, at the State House luncheon.
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
really?
You're like, Sunganita, ningekuja lunch. So do you follow politics?
A lot. I actually really like politics. I, at one point, really wanted to venture into politics.
You should.
I think.
What stopped you?
Not now. Like 2027. I want to vie for either MCA or senator in Nandi County.
Hello.
Nishauza sera.
Okay. Nakuona. Naomba kura zenyu, jamani, naomba kura zenyu. But you know, politics is you know, it's murky. It's quite.
It can be something.
It can be something.
Especially for women.
Especially for women. I mean, it's just as challenging for men, but when it comes to women, you know, that it's just the playing field is not
It's
even.
different, yeah. The goalpost keeps shifting every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like it's something I want to do, so let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Who are some of the female politicians that you know, regard?
Gladys Boschele.
Okay. Oh, hata sijamaliza swali. Let's go.
Yeah.
Did you see her at the inauguration? She was having the time of her life.
And she looks so
and she
nice.
looked mwah.
I like that she's very eloquent. She's very confident in what she's doing. She's very educated as well.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah.
And she's not everywhere in scandals and whatever. I like her. She's a good person to be a role model, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello, Gladys Boschele. Then, I mean, there was the speech. It wasn't really the speech, but during the swearing in, Riggy G, as you like to call him, I don't know if I can call it a blunder. I don't know if it, you know, we were talking about it earlier on the show. I don't know if it was the nerves. I don't know if he couldn't hear properly, you know, for him to repeat. But what were your thoughts when you were watching him just mess it up?
I was like, he was quite anxious, I could tell. Because can you imagine fighting for a post for so long and then getting there? I don't know. Are they trained before? I'm not sure. But I was like, maybe he couldn't hear. Yeah. Let's just give him a benefit of doubt.
Yeah, he couldn't hear. They were this close, but then he couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What
did you think of his speech?
It was controversial. It was very controversial.
To say the least.
To say the least. he addressed some very pressing issues that we actually have, like the country's debt, but I don't think that was something we needed to put out there for our dignitaries.
Thank you. Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the place. It was like the Will Smith slap. You
You
know what I mean? Because people said, I get why you slapped him. I just don't know why it had to be there.
That place,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. So it wasn't, it's like airing our dirty laundry, but
but it is what it is.
So
yeah, it happened.
We just have to accept it.
It happened. Now, for the rest of the world, KOT is like this big bully in the playing field that no one can ever win over. Do you think KOT is... Okay, so you think the Twitter streets are...
Twitter is
harsh.
Twitter, you know?
Yeah.
There's always going to be people who are going to cheer you on. There's always going to be people who are just going to be mean. But I feel like when you put yourself on Twitter, Twitter is unfiltered. Your tweet goes to everyone. So when you put yourself on Twitter and out there, you actually should be willing to accept both positive and negative criticism.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, actually.
Do you think people are more negative, though?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
It can be very harsh on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lakini pia wakiamua kukutea.
Like if they decide to actually fight for you, they will like die with you on that cross.
True.
And I like that also.
Yeah, I've seen both. I prefer the positive, guys, in case you want. Have you ever, so this was your first time trending?
Yeah.
And it was all love?
Not really.
Yeah.
I have been called everything. I was called the Githeri man for this election.
Stop.
I'm serious. Like someone was like, I don't understand. Like today, someone was like, I don't understand why she's on TV for something these days. Everyone gets on TV for anything. I'm like, it's entertainment. Come on, just have fun.
Relax.
And have a good time. Like you're on Twitter to have a good time, you know? But majority of the posts have been, congratulations, you're doing good. It's a new era for you. Like use this opportunity to grow your brand, do whatever, you know. It's been good.
And do your thing. So you have been doing interviews?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm a lifestyle content creator.
Yes.
So I make lifestyle content and
Yeah. So have you been interviewed because of Riggy G? No.
By Tuko News.
Okay.
Actually, Tuko reached out, they called me, we had an interview, and yeah, so far that's the one. That's the only one, and then now you.
Yeah, and then I'll ask.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask. So you're a foodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love food a lot.
So you do you make content around?
I make content in restaurants because that's what I like doing. I like exploring new restaurants, new food, different places. I feel like the ambience just makes you feel, like life is good when you're in a restaurant, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
some of them are expensive. Have you ever been to a restaurant and then you didn't like you didn't really pay attention to the cost and then the bill comes and...
I have not been in that situation because my mom is always telling me, before when mahali, make sure umeangalia. So every time before I go to a restaurant, at least I know what to expect or go and peruse the menu before you go to the restaurant. So when I'm going there, because I'm going there to create content, and when I'm telling people, someone asks me, give me a review, I have to know the prices for things and drinks and whatnot. So,
Okay. Is that what you do for a living? Or that's what you do online?
That's what I do for... Actually, I'm a law student. I just cleared Catholic University Law School. But that's what I've been doing on the side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you're going to Kenya School of Law?
Hopefully.
Hey.
We'll see what
It's
life
okay.
has to bring.
You've seen what people have been saying.
The orals.
The people before you, what are they telling you about it?
I feel like my friends have had very mixed reactions because my closest circle are all lawyers. All of them have gone to the advocates training program. And they all are like, one is like, if you just read, you're going to pass. Others like, even if you read their days, you'll just get the paper. It's just not what you expected. So I feel like I need to be there to experience it for myself and form an opinion. We'll come and talk about it when I'm done.
Okay, so you're going to explore?
Yeah.
You want to take it further?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it a chance.
Here you are, going to the bar. Na si ile bar yenye unajua usoro. Umesikia? When I say she's being admitted to the bar, simaanishi ile yako.
Usimpeleke kwa bar.
Usimpeleke kwa bar.
Baba yake.
Baba yako. Usimpeleke. Ataki. Has Riggy G, DM'd you? Has the team tried to reach out?
No.
Would you want to meet him?
Yes, I would.
If you met him, what would you want to say? Like, what would be the first question? Once you sit down, you settle down, you guys have gone through the...
Hi, how are you? Thank you for this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd ask him about the speech.
Okay. You'd be like, Ulitoma,
like what was going on in your mind about during the speech,
Yeah.
Yeah, because his line of thought is something I really want to understand. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'd really like to meet him. Like, I've read about him. He's been in the political scene for quite some time. He was a DO, he was a Madeira MP.
Yeah.
I'd really want to meet him because he knows his craft, like, which is politics, and I feel like learning from someone like him is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ooh, maybe you can talk to him about your political ambitions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe.
And then since he's close to the president, you can talk to him about Nandi County. Look at you. Look at you. I'm just, yeah, we're trying to hook it up. So, Osoro, I know you know very many politicians. So, you know, you'll hook Ivy up. Ivy's trying to be a senator someday.
No, it's okay. No,
Yeah?
because we are an item. So mi basi ndio nitakuwa mhubiri. So I'll be the bishop.
Osoro.
Yes, see? Amina, si ndio Amina, lazima we have to scale the nini, the ladder. We have to go up paka siku moja sasa itakuwa sasa mimi ndio mnatafutia jina Amina.
I don't even know. Anyway,
he'll be the Dorcas to my Riggy.
Maybe at the Dorcas to my Ig. I can't. Anyway, so Ivy, Ivy, any final words before you leave?
Thank you so much for the overwhelming support, and I'd really like to meet Riggy someday. And yeah, I think that's all. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you
I'm
so much for coming
here.
through.
Thank you so much.
I know we had met a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a very important conference, right?
Yeah, very important.
Very important conference.
I think we should also
go to the conference, after this, yeah?
Yeah,
we should.
Would you like to meet me there today?
I do. Ivy Chalimo, aka the Ricky Atiriki.
Amina.
I know. Riggy G, niacheni by them. I'm tiny stressed. We're about to take a short break. When we get back, I'm not quite sure we have, but like I told you, we have a lineup of some amazing, oh yes, we do. We have some comedians who are changing the landscape of comedy here in the country. A while back, we only used to do, you know, tribal jokes, and like people are now moving away from that. And there is this new generation, a new wave of comedians who've come through, and I think that their style will be loved by many. Plus, we also have a number of other entertaining bits right here on The Trend. Don't go anywhere. We're coming up after the break. Thank you,